Yeah, I'm not sure who's favored in this matchup, but yeah, I would say probably OTK is favored in that matchup versus Crim.
Ooh, first turn, getting out the Toxin, exactly what you want to get to see. Uh,
Flywheel, okay, and
Grabbing a
Pharaohs.
Flywheel and a Pharos. Interesting. Flywheel is not the worst sentry. Um, it's interesting here because you know that the runner is only on Echelon, which probably is going to start getting through that pretty quickly. Although Echelon gets through your other breakers even faster. First turn, sure gamble, fermenter, gachapon. Like neither play. This is like neither player mulliganed. Both of them getting to
Very
do
clean,
almost
very
exactly what
clean.
you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, Jai getting to toxin into two ice, and which is getting to sure gamble into two easily installables for Lou. Exactly what you want to see. Oh, and there's the reanimate protocol to get the toxin out early. Okay,
oh
you
wow.
could really start pushing something fast here. Are we gonna see it? With a seamless in hand, you can score out so fast. Immediately pulling the Gachapon here. Now, not a ton
Okay.
of stuff here. It looks like it's either going to be a Fencer or, that was what I was going to say, probably a Gourmand.
Yeah,
With the Gourmand, you can definitely send it at R&D just to trash something. What I really would love to see is if Witches has an Audrey in hand. That would be the ideal thing here to start that off and be able to start using that real quickly. Might go and look for one.
definitely.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Removing the Fencer makes sense. This is an asset game, and the Steel Skin is rough. You don't have as many. You don't have as many draws without that, but still doable. Rising
Fine.
Tide, and then are we gonna send it with the Gourmand, or are we gonna save it for later? Oh, might have clicked the wrong card.
Oh no, we're just drawing first.
Drawing first. Okay, makes sense. All right. Oh, it's just an anthill. Still, getting an anthill out early is still great. Any sort of thing, getting something out behind a toxin early always feels good.
Yes.
All right. See where this goes next. Toxin also just feels pretty good because I believe this deck is on Buzzsaws. And there's a Buzzsaw with no leash and only a Game Dragon means the Toxin's always going to be a fair bit to break. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
good
always a
card. I love it.
yeah.
I hope you're enjoying the sounds of the fireworks coming barely through my mic in the background as people make bad choices. Jai with the second Toxin. Let's go. I love Toxin.
Yeah.
Getting an Event Horizon and a Tree Line here.
And
Tree
tree line.
line, both really good is the thing. Event Horizon, you can put that on server one, and no one is getting into server one. Tree line card usually want to put on a Pharos, and I don't know if any of these are Pharoses yet. We'll see.
Yeah, I
But
think traditionally it's like Newtham's remote is pretty strong generally, but usually you lose through leaking centrals. Is that accurate from your understanding of Newtham?
the problem is that I'm not good at Newfam. But I think it is easy to accidentally leak on Newfam.
Yeah.
Putting another ice out there. Okay, I'm guessing that that is the event horizon there. Because that server is now just incredibly locked down tight.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Audrey with the Gourmand and the Anthill.
Right?
That's rough with the pinhole. This is exactly what you wanted here.
Yup.
Cheap trash. You have the Audrey counter. You can now run R&D or HQ. You can get whatever's in there trashed without fear because you have the Audrey. Even if you don't, you can wait until later and you can start that chain. That's the biggest danger with Audrey is that chain of using it to get in and trash something, getting another counter on it, etc., etc.
Yeah, for sure. And Jai's currently, we'll see if it changes soon, but Jai's currently not that rich in terms of credits,
Yeah.
which may be, yeah.
See where this goes. Installing advance advance.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah, if we have Event Horizon on the server, probably can't get in this turn.
Jai doesn't have a ton of cash. Petty cash. That's what petty cash is for. Resing a flywheel. Love to see it here. I mean, you can spend the Audrey counter if you want to get past this, but you're just spending it to prevent the corp from drawing two. Finding a reanimation protocol, trashing it with the Gourmand, gaining a lot of card draw and tempo from that, but it's not enough to get through the. This is not enough to get through that event horizon.
Actually, could we in theory? Actually, no, yeah, we can't.
Yeah. So you are going to give up this agenda, whatever it is,
Yeah.
this turn, which is what this deck wants to do. It just wants to score out as fast as possible. That twinning's going to be good so long as we can get something down and to start charging it, and I assume that's what the Gachapon is going to be for. Right, here we go.
What happens? Seamless.
All right. Seamless. Now, having played Nuvum, I can say one thing, which is that you want this to be Basalt Spire, because scoring a Basalt Spire does in fact win you the game. Not actually, but it is the best card in your deck. And there's the Basalt Spire. Having a Basalt Spire makes everything so much better as Nuvum.
Yeah, and now we can threaten to be another Basalt Spire. So we have Seamless in the bin, so we
You
could
are
like
now threatening to instantly score again from that server, because on your next turn, you can return Seamless to hand, play Seamless, then return it to hand again by staggering when you do the return to hands and doing one of them on the runner's turn. And the thing is, the runner still does not have a way into this server. We are seeing with the Gachapon, daily casts, Fermenter, Gachapon, Hermes, Steelskin, and Sure Gamble. Ooh, that is really rough to see. None of those are what you want. Fermenter can potentially get you a lot of money that you could use to deal with things, but we still need. The thing is, Toxin is going to require two counters, and so is Event Horizon, and so is the second run through on Toxin. You need another breaker.
Yeah, things are getting a little dicey out here. Maybe we
Running
find agenda
Archives.
in.
Now, this is interesting because there's a chance you might have been throwing agendas in there. Nothing in Archives.
Nothing there. Okay.
Jai's machine working perfectly. Now, what else is the other thing that's really fun is you don't actually need all of the credits to do this. Like,
Yeah.
this is a fun detail of this. You can do this. You can res the Event Horizon and still fire this. Res the Event Horizon.
Yeah. Hmm.
I assume that we will.
Forcing res, I assume, and then just bouncing by paying 3.
Yeah, I assume you're just going to pay 3 and then bounce. Because Jai can in fact play the thing, use it to mill a card, and then play it again using the milled money. It's dangerous. Like, I'm not sure it's the right play, but it is something that you can do, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
It puts you at 0 credits. It's the sort of this is the sort of gamble that I would always take because I can, because it's cool, and that's often not a good idea. Let me check Jai's deck list real quick. Is it running? Okay, there is one green mail. So at that point, you are threatening out, like, score out a green mail instantly win. I would only really consider doing that, honestly, at this point, if this is another Basalt Spire and you immediately get all of your counters back. Because in that point, you could do anything, and you're threatening every horrible thing you can think of again.
There also are 2 slash and burns, but only 1 3/2 we see above the law.
True, true.
You can have it.
All right.
What's gonna happen?
Let's see where this is going. Jai's turn. Saying, well, make him have it. We're doing it. Let's go.
This is very, very fast. Yeah, this is
Seamless. Then
That's advance.
no, then you return the seamless to the top. Oh, KPI. Okay.
Okay, for money. So this is like
Place one and gain two, and then are we gonna return the seamless to play it again? No,
what?
scoring on it above the law. Wow, and trashing twinning
Oh my
and
God, and
putting
jamming
another
our
card at the server. If this is another seamless, you could potentially win here, especially because you do have a lot of 4-2s in your deck, and scoring those is possible with seamless. Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
oh
I
my
love
God,
going fast. I love
this is pretty
Nuvum.
absurd.
I'm sorry that I'm
Wow.
so biased in favor of Nuvum, but I love Nuvum.
No, no, that's fair, but yeah,
34 has
wow,
done an
this is
amazing job this tournament, and I'm very proud of her. I'm very. It's been very. She's done an amazing job. But let's see where this
this is a
goes.
blazingly fast start. What is this?
Yeah,
It's like turn five, turn six? Yeah, oh my.
and there are some ways out of this potentially if you can find a code gate breaker. Like I don't know if a buzzsaw saves you because it costs so much to break, but it could potentially do it.
Oh,
There's also the possibility. There's a very funny possibility here of just running HQ and letting it fire.
mhm.
And if you
Oh,
see something that you can trash, you then have the money, you then have an extra counter which you can use to get through Toxin twice.
it's very, I
Because
think
you
maybe
only need
Hermes.
6 credits to get through the event horizon. You don't have a way through that final piece of ice though, so it's a huge gamble. Like anything you do here is a pretty huge gamble. A gourmand would help a lot, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think also Hermes, if we have it, could be useful so that we can
Hermes
like
is
actually
yeah,
target.
Hermes is always an option to just play Hermes. We did see a Hermes go into the bit. No, we did not. But Hermes getting that down, you could just return it to hand. Then you don't have to worry about it being scored.
Yeah,
Not sure where we'll go here.
it is for sure tricky. Yeah, I wonder how we can even diffuse this.
I think my best bet would be to just send it through the flywheel, even though I think that will probably end up losing you the game. It's also the other thing about it is it's really fun.
True.
Oh.
Let's run R&D, right? R&D is basically unlikely to be able to be rezzed, so that could also maybe give a trashable.
There's a lot of tools. This is one of the worst places to be a netrunner because there's a lot of tools that could potentially help you a lot. But if you dig for them, you might be wasting the only possible turn that you have.
Yeah, for sure. If we want to test this remote, we have to reserve clicks 3 and 4 to run this remote. So we only have 2 clicks really to set up if we're contesting this remote this turn.
Lots of thoughts here. Lots of considering the possible ways out. I appreciate Jai saying let make them have it before this. Definitely
Yeah,
a toughie. It's fun how much of today's Netrunner has just been people going, okay, I need to sit here and think about this for 10 minutes, and then it all ends in an instant.
yeah, for sure. It's very complex with these runners. They all pose so many. These corps all pose so many threats and so many forks, and you just gotta figure it out. Mm. I do wonder what is the it that Jai first would make him have it? Like what will we
Yeah, I'm
have?
wondering what exactly it could be. My guess is maybe a gourmand would do it potentially, or I don't know. Or we just
Cursed
found a
line.
cursed line. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's see
want to
it.
see this line? Overinstall fermenter. Oh, for the gourmand. Oh,
For the
like you said,
gourmand, there it is.
run straight
Okay.
to the flywheel.
Yep. So over install, run through the flywheel,
Ah, it has to be now. Yeah, yeah.
automatically trash whatever you find. Then you can get into the server by paying through the you pay through the Uh, you pay through the event horizon. You break the toxin, and you just hope that whatever else is on that server costs more than 6, or doesn't say end the run.
I'm curious. Wait, why don't we run through R&D once we put in the Gourmand?
Jai
Is there?
deciding not to draw cards with Flywheel, presumably to avoid drawing into a potential agenda. So knows what's in there. Finding a Cultivate, not really what you want to be trashing. Now there is also the one. Now the problem is, oh right, yeah, you don't have the clicks because you have to spend 2 clicks. All right, here we go.
We just gotta do
What's
it.
on that server?
Yeah, we pay through this.
Does the I don't know whether the Continental's buy rolls down. That would be to ask someone above me. Paying through this. If the inner ice is that Ferris from earlier, this could work. Now, the other thing is you're doing all of this for one thing, like just one agenda. And after this,
Yeah,
you did lose like a ton of stuff.
it's
You're going to
rough.
be
Like I said.
completely broke.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could potentially just die to, well, you would need 2 measured to kill?
Like even if we do some agenda here, if Jai just jams again next turn, it's gonna be kind of still in the
Yeah,
same
you have to
position.
trash a bunch of cards from hand. If you have if you have something in hand, you could potentially do it. Watch us get in and it's a spin doctor.
Is that ice resible?
Okay.
Yeah.
Trash in the event horizon. Here we go.
Right, it is the Pharaohs. It's
Right?
this
This
line's
line is
cursed.
cursed. It's a beautiful line.
It's a line. Yeah.
You did get to see what was in hand. You know that at least one of the cards was not a measured. Oh, yeah, no, I think you just die to a measured here then. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
Is there a measured in
Can't
archives?
we-
Yeah, there is a measured in
Yes.
archives. So, yeah.
Oh.
I think you just
Oh.
die to that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Finding
okay.
1 point. You did it all for 1 point.
Wait.
Well done. Well, you did manage to score 1 point. We're all that was very cool. Good job. And now, unfortunately, you died. Hooray! Now die. Well done. Well done. That was a beautiful game. Very fun. GG.
Very well
Congratulations
played,
to Jai. You're online Megacity champion for the APAC region. Thank you for winning the APAC region as someone actually from the region. But yeah, thank you so much. You did an amazing job. Let me see if Jai wants to come on and talk for a second. Hello. We're in the mic check channel because we never left it. Congratulations on winning the tournament, Jai.
Congrats.
Hello, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This was quite fun, honestly.
I'm a huge Nuvum fan, so I'm really glad to see Nuvum win the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like my number one reason to play the Megacity this weekend was to like get more like officials in with the Nuvum. Because I already have my buy from the Philippines Megacity a couple of weeks back. So I'm not actually sure what the status of like the Continental's buy is. I suspect the deals will figure that out later. I don't know if it rolls down or if I get another one. I assume I can't use both at the same event. That would be a little bit crazy.
Double buy. You'll just be able to do both of them. But well, that's an amazing performance in both tournaments by you, especially from. I was talking with someone a little while back and talking about the decks in the tournament, and I think I mentioned Nuvum, and they were like, and Nuvum's pretty good, but winning both times, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the new
I mean, of course, the first time around was with Alco, so a much less impressive achievement overall. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this Nuvum that I built. Part of the rationale, I suppose, is we saw, I think, Not Again make Decklist of the Week a couple of weeks back with that triple big deal Nuvum, and I was like, nah, this is no way to be playing that. Let's show everyone how Netrunner is supposed to be played. We put agendas in remotes and score them, and if they try to stop us, we kill them. That's all.
Yes, that's how I've done it for a while. Well done. Fun to see that sort of Nuvum do so well. I do have to ask how much you are glad that you won that game and didn't have to play the OTK deck, or how you feel about that.
I am so happy I don't have to play the combo PD. Like, I mean, Witches, I think, is an excellent pilot. Is like, I think, top 3 in the world maybe on the combo PD, and like
Yeah.
she has beaten me before, not on like my runner matchup, but like just in general on JNet casuals with the combo PD. So I'm like very sure. In terms of like the matchup experience, she has the edge in that one for sure. But I was quite confident that Nuvam would get one up on Lu. It was built to beat Anak after all.
Yeah. What to tell us about that? Kind of how does Nuvum kind of have the edge in the Anarch matchup?
So you see that that remote that I made right in that game. It was Pharos. Obviously, it didn't get rest, but it was Pharos into Toxin into Toxin into Event Horizon, and that remote gets set up by turn 4, like basically every game. Like
Wow.
there's no Lu in the world that is getting through that.
Yeah.
Right. So you put you make a 2 eyes 3 eyes remote. You put the Genesis behind it. The Lu can't contest you, and then like as we saw literally what happened. They contest. They throw everything at you to get in, and then they die.
Yeah, I was looking at the possible icebreakers, and there's just no good icebreaker for dealing with a toxin or most of these things. It's really, really rough.
Exactly. And I think since we're talking about the deck, I want to give a special shout out to Cultivate. I think that card is like possibly the best card in the deck, and it like just glues everything together so well, right? Because it helps you find your reanimation if you need it. It finds you ice for reanimation if you don't have a big ice to chuck. It finds you agendas to jam. It protects you from twinning dig because it stacks three cards. And so on and so forth. The list goes on.
I've wanted to try it in Nuvum for a while. I've just always been too scared to add it because I was like, well, what if it doesn't do anything? But no, it's very cool. I've wanted to try it. I'm definitely going to have to now.
Yeah. Well, I can give it my 5 out of 5 stars, highest recommendation. It is really good, really skill testing. I don't think I'm like at 100% in like learning what actually you can do in this deck yet.
Well, I'm very glad to try it and then be able to show what a low skill player can do with it. But yeah, no, it was an amazing performance, a great ending there, of really seeing those lines just going for it as fast as possible. So many games. Well done.
And then I want to shout out some of my tiebreaker teammates actually, because some of them have been saying, like after we've talked about the deck a little bit, and some of them have been saying, "Oh yeah, this is just all but worst," right? And to those people, shout out to Ice Cream College. I don't know about Ob, but worse. Ob doesn't have to empty a Kringolith mining license before he can play the game. I get credits just by playing the game. So,
I love Nuvum. I love just getting money for doing things. I saw a turn where you were low on credits and then you spent you immediately petty cashed for 5, and it's like, yes, this is what Netrunner is about.
Yeah, exactly. You get the idea. You see the vision.
It's beautiful. Well done. Anything else you want to mention with your tournament run, or anything else?
No, I think great games from all my opponents. I think the only game I lost this event was round 1 against, I believe it was Colin. It was FireRL, who I think I have a pretty bad track record against, and I also, no matter what runner I play, I have a very bad habit of face checking Cloud Eaters as the first ice in the game. And unlike 34 Witches, I'm not very good at like recovering from that. So shout out to that one. I'll try and get better at that. But yeah, the games are fun. Mostly art is fun, dynamic, not as cringe as Lu. Lumum's great. Check it out.
I am curious why you chose to play that instead of Lu. What exactly your thought there was? Just because you didn't want to, or?
Yeah, honestly, like if I was like really locking in and trying to like maximize win chances, I would have been on Lu. Like 55% of the rest of the tournament. But yeah, mostly art is comfy. I know how to play it. I'm comfortable with it. It's less brain power because I know I need to spend a lot of brain power on this Nuvum.
Yeah, we got to watch you play it earlier in the tournament, and you just had an amazing. It was really, really well performed. Great. It was just an answer for every single possible thing.
Yeah, it's just smooth,
Yeah. Right. Well, enjoy your tournament win and enjoy. I think you said you could still get to a board game matchup, so enjoy that.
Yeah, that's right. I think I can like go for a quick lunch and then get help on the bus. All right. I think that's it for me. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for streaming, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glad we
congrats.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the fireworks to celebrate Jai's win, and definitely nothing else right now that are happening outside my window. Thanks for tuning into the tournament. We'll be back in 2 weeks for I believe, the EMEA tournament, and then a week after that for the Americas tournament. And then I'll probably be back a week after that for the Cascadia, but that won't be on this channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commentating with me, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
It was great to have you, and we will see you all in 2 weeks for more Netrunner. Congratulations to Jai, and congratulations to everyone else for doing so well. So long. We will see you later.